Hindsight bias, commonly known as the knew it all along effect, refers to the tendency for people to perceive past events as having been more predictable than they actually were. This bias arises because once an outcome is known, individuals tend to believe they had foreseen it all along. Hindsight bias is particularly relevant in fields like decision making, psychology, and management, as it can shape our understanding of events, influence judgments, and impact our evaluations of others' decisions. Hindsight bias often stems from cognitive and emotional factors. Cognitive explanations suggest that people naturally reconstruct memories with the new information provided by the outcome. In other words, once the outcome is known, it influences memory recall, leading to a feeling that the event was inevitable. Emotionally, hindsight bias allows individuals to protect their self-esteem by believing they were right or had good judgment. This bias is also related to the illusion of control, where people overestimate their ability to predict or control events, further reinforcing their confidence in perceived foresight. Hindsight bias can significantly distort decision-making and learning processes. In professional settings, such as business or medicine, it can lead to overly critical evaluations of past decisions and missed opportunities for constructive feedback. For example, a business leader might critique a past decision based solely on the final outcome, ignoring the information available at the time. This can foster an unrealistic expectation of perfect decision-making, discouraging calculated risk-taking and stifling innovation. In legal settings, hindsight bias may lead jurors to unfairly blame individuals for not predicting outcomes that at the time were highly uncertain. Awareness of hindsight bias is the first step toward reducing its effects, encouraging a culture of open reflection, where individuals critically evaluate their decisions based on information available at the time can mitigate this bias. In management, using structured decision-making processes that document reasoning and options can also help by allowing individuals to review their decisions in light of initial data, rather than just outcomes. Training in decision-making frameworks, such as pre-mortem analysis, can enable teams to anticipate potential failures without succumbing to hindsight bias. Hindsight bias is a pervasive cognitive phenomenon that affects how people interpret past events and decisions. By understanding its roots and impacts, individuals can become more self-aware and adopt practices to guard against it. This is particularly important in fields that require complex decision-making, where reducing hindsight bias can foster a more realistic and constructive approach to evaluating past actions, learning from them, and making better future decisions. Stay tuned for more insights into business and organizational behavior. If you found this overview helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on future topics you'd like us to cover. I'm Dr. Dog, wishing you a fantastic day ahead.